Hello and welcome once more to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of The Savage Snows. Brought to you by our favorite brand of coffee. I'm trying to scroll back up to pop it up. There we go. Poppets Coffee. If you love great coffee, head on over to poppetscoffee.com and get yourself a bag or six. All right. So, Cece is running a little late tonight. She'll be joining us hopefully within the next few minutes. But let's go back to the elephant in the room, so to speak. 3 of the 4 heroes died in the last session. And the only one who survived was Bumble. And Bumble is currently digging her way out of the rubble of the entire Pale Tower coming down on top of her. And we panned over and we saw a group of 4 heroes. A human, a half-orc, a catfolk, and was it 2 humans? It was 2 humans.
Human! Woo!
Not human.
Oh, hey, my old friend Will. Hey, Will. So, these folks were visited by an apparition as they stood there looking down on the carnage of an old crone who later admitted that she was Baba Yaga. Oh, we apparently lost Dave for a moment.
He had some sound issues.
Ah, okay.
Unfortunately, you came back, threw me in from backstage, and immediately went live, so I didn't get a chance to test my audio.
That's because I was running behind. I'm sorry.
Hi, everybody.
So, these 4 heroes agreed to take up the mantle, or agreed to take up the quest of finding Baba Yaga and freeing her so she can put her daughter back in her place. And they witnessed a tearful human woman who was watching the sight from down the road and then turn around and make her way back towards the town of Heldren. I think it was Heldren.
I think you're correct.
I don't know anymore. It's been a long week for me. But she was making her way back, and you guys were starting the trudge back towards town. She didn't seem to have any issues as she was wearing snowshoes and walking up on top of the snow while you guys are having to just push your way through a couple of feet of snow. And we'll pick up with you guys entering into town. And the town looks almost deserted. I mean, like there's still smoke coming out of some of the house chimneys. But the one thing you notice is a complete lack of a town guard.
Our previous characters may have had something to do with that.
Indeed. Figuring out where this lady lives, you may have to hit the local bar or catch the very few people who are out and about. It would require a networking roll of either persuasion or intimidation, either the nice way or the not so nice way. So,
ooh, I'm not great at either of those. What about everybody else?
Let's see.
Not really, but
Your catfolk friend isn't bad at persuasion.
I will go up to someone. Hello there. We are travelers, and there seems to be. This town is awfully quiet. Where are all the guards?
The other a group of adventurers came through, and they were staying with and you can tell this person, just like your common human folk, and he's looking at you terrified.
I tilted my head just like a curious cat does. Why so scared?
You're an orc.
I am orc. Do you not see my fine whiskers, my friend? I am not an orc.
You look like one. Oh, did I get that backwards?
Meow.
I think you're transposing two characters, James.
Yes,
I am.
you are. I
They don't think she's an orc. They think she's a weird cat person.
Either way, his reaction would still be the same, except for replace orc with cat.
I will not hurt you, my friend.
Yes, yes. She is cat lady. This is obvious. Moving on now.
Wow. So some adventurers got in trouble with with the local forces of the White Witches.
Ah,
Oh,
and
white
Lothar will.
witches. The
and-
ones who had the tower that just fell down?
The tower fell.
The tower fell down.
Yes, big crash. Boom. All in pieces.
We saw the tower fall down. Hi,
Hey,
John.
John. He's standing there and he's looking gobsmacked would be the best description. But if the tower's gone, then what of Najena?
Who is Najena?
She was the witch who was in charge of that tower.
Hopefully she is dead then.
Believe she is probably gone as well. We found bodies.
Pieces, little ones.
Hmm.
But I do not know what she looks like.
Very thin. Was she a very thin woman?
I don't know. I've never seen Najena. Most of us hide when the witches come into town.
I do not blame you.
You are very wise for a town idiot. Now, we are looking for different lady. She just came back, I guess. In snowshoes? She was by town, you know?
We all have snowshoes around here. It's the eternal winter.
Yes. It has been many years since I have been back to this. I forget sometimes.
We were told to meet her here.
What did she look like?
What does Nigel look like?
And I will be honest, I have slept since the last game and I do not remember the description.
Was she a redhead?
There we go. She was huntress, I do believe.
Yes, bow.
Oh,
Axe.
and axe.
Yes.
Very skillful looking.
Pretty lady.
Was she pretty? I do not know human sensibilities.
Yes. Good wide childbearing hips.
That's many women here.
I did not say it was a unique trait, merely one that she has.
It would be the only one that recently returned to town. You know, the one that came from the tower that you're so afraid of.
That may have been Nadia. She was in trouble with the guard for hiding those adventurers.
I'm gonna look at Saul and you're gonna be like, yeah, I think these things are connected somehow. Sounds about right to me. Good. And where's Nadia's house?
The last house on the road out of town to the east. It'll be on the south side of the road.
Good. Thank you. Oh, also, you didn't.
I don't know if you guys could hear that. My
No.
kids were running upstairs.
Nope, don't hear it at all.
Okay.
I will also like point a finger. You didn't see us, and you didn't talk to us, and you don't know anything. Yes.
Give me an intimidation roll.
Okay. That's a 3 and a 2. I want to bet you that.
Spending a Benny already. I like it.
First roll for the character. Can't fail now. That's a 4 and a 5.
All right. Let's see how he does on resisting the.
On my new Norse Foundry Lapis Lazuli dice.
Lapi Lazuli.
Something like that, probably.
All right. He appears to be very, very frightened. Yes, sir. Yes, of course. If you'll excuse me, I think I hear my wife calling.
I slip him one of the few coins I have. Don't be
Copper,
afraid.
silver, gold.
What?
Copper, silver, or gold?
For her, probably copper because I've got the poverty hindrance.
So does he.
Like I said, one of the few coins she has.
The poor Iraceti
I
peasant.
don't have much, but maybe this will help your children.
Thank you, ma'am. And with that, he
There's-
turns tail and
there's a
runs.
Reason she's poor.
All right. So I assume you're going to make your way over to the home identified as Nadia's.
That would make sense to me.
Yes.
And as you approach, the curtains are pulled, although the front window is shattered. And you do hear sobbing from inside.
Saul just blatantly walks up and beats on the door.
You hear for a couple of moments what sounds like rustling inside, and then the door opens just enough so you can see that same redheaded woman peering out at you, and she says, "I'm not in the mood for visitors. Please leave."
But we were to meet you here.
Your mood matters not, madam. You came from the tower. What were you doing there?
With that, she has first a look of terror, which she quickly hides, and she says, "I know not what of you speak."
The fallen tower we watched you walk away from and led us to this town.
And she eyes you and says, I don't know what you're talking about," and shuts the door real quick.
I'm gonna go over to the broken window and just like poke my head in and say, "We do not serve the White Witch, madam."
Ooh. Cece has arrived.
Yay!
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 Can you guys hear me?
And there was great
Sorry, what?
rejoicing. Yes, we can hear you.
Oh my god.
Damn it!
Even though James is being a pain in the you know what.
Always.
You're just in time, CC. We're harassing a single mother.
Oh my god, what did I miss?
We've made our way to the village and to Nadia's.
We're
Okay.
introducing ourselves to Nadia poorly.
Isn't that how it goes?
Would it be
Alrighty.
this group if we weren't having difficulty with, I don't know, conversation of any kind?
So as Akon pokes his head through and says that, she looks over and give me a persuasion roll with that.
Well, all right. Oh, that's going to be a failure. Should I spend another Benny now? This is the NPC we need to talk to, so I shall.
All right.
One
Two
Benny.
Bennies
We
down.
are 10 minutes in. I got a 5 though, so that'll do.
That's okay. I started with one last, so
Oh, you're cursed, aren't you?
yes, I am cursed. Well, yes, the bad luck.
Bad
Oh.
luck. That's it. Bad luck.
Yes.
Did we have adventure cards?
You know what?
I was gonna say we did that.
Probably. Let me find my notes here, because I think I wrote them down, and I thought I wrote them down inside of Arkan Forge. And it's going to be these guys.
Why is my screen so bright? Hold on, let me try something real quick.
What?
Screen is bright to make easy
A
to
Word
see.
file.
Okay, that helped a little bit. I just needed to actually have like light behind me a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
I
Makes a
mean,
difference.
nope, I didn't do that.
I still need a better
So-
camera, but
I will
Very
say
good.
I'm glad that Thunderbolts came out between like now and the last time we played. It's made it very easy to find this character's voice. AKA, it's just selecting.
Haven't seen it yet, so
It's good.
Yeah,
Very
Don't
good.
spoil it.
So good. Go see it.
Oh, you know what? I bet I did it as a Google Doc.
tisk, James, not having your papers together.
So I've been out with the family most of the day.
Excuses.
Let's
I was
see.
just about to unmute to say that, CC. Good
Yep.
call.
I heard him mutter it.
Hey, you say it to me all the time. I'm gonna give it right back, man.
And CC will soon be making a new character.
Oh. Wait, she's already got 2 technically.
Yeah, what happened with that? I didn't get the recap of what happened before I came in.
Oh, we skipped right over it.
Oh,
James
okay.
didn't have us search the tower at all. Suddenly we were in town. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe Bumble digs herself out.
And I was
I
having
think it
audio
was
as
really
well.
hard.
I didn't get a chance to interrupt and say that, you know, Saul is searching the rubble trying to find the body of the man he's searching for.
so
Saul's
I
got
completely
2
forgot.
bounties he's after.
We could do a strategic flashback like most movies do.
We could. Matter of
Or
fact,
we could leave Bumble to their fate.
Oh my gosh.
matter of fact, Why don't we take the Wayback Machine?
Sounds good. Diddly-oo, diddly-oo, diddly-oo.
See, this is what happens when I don't have enough time to watch the last 10 minutes of each episode. And
It's
All
okay.
right.
I showed up eventually and saved the day.
this time. And in the meantime, that gives me more time to find where I put stuff. Whoops.
Okay, James, it has to be either you or me clicking. You told me you wanted me
you
to
do it.
click.
You do it.
I agree, John, too. I agree.
You volunteering for the job, John?
Unprofessional.
The amount of times we'll probably get like someone yelling "cut."
Right?
All right. So
Beep. Son of a beep. Just beeps all the way through.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, it would probably be well edited to take out a lot of the stuff that we see.
That is true.
So
All content regarding goats.
yes,
Mhm.
all content regarding goats.
Mhm.
He was fucking that goat. I stand by that.
You know, I was just glad we weren't on Peg's Twitch at that time.
Shane might have been a little unhappy with us.
Uh-huh.
Just a little.
I definitely think that crosses the PG-13 threshold that they hold.
Just a skosh.
Just a scotch.
Sketch. Just a sketch.
All right, so you guys are actively searching, and I found the cards
Yay.
that you guys had. That one got discarded, and it was Saul had Parlay, Lorelai had Peace, Karina had Folk Hero, and Hackwer had I Really Hate These Guys.
And I have no clue what any of them are.
I did drop the PDF of the cards in the and pin it, but because zooming in isn't going to make a difference. Oh, we got more people watching. That's awesome.
Yay.
So go ahead and of course, as I'm finally getting to it, Dave has to get up and walk away.
Yeah, because he's trying to find our adventure cards.
I was looking for our deck of adventure cards that I could hand to Mabel so she could just thumb through the cards.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Later.
No, I wish
I will make sure that we have that on hand next time to make this easier for her.
Understandable.
Now I need to get a deck of adventure cards, man.
Like I
Don't
said, in the
remember which
Discord,
of the big Kickstarters I backed and got the one that I have, but you know.
Mm.
I did drop the PDF in the Discord, but apparently I did not pin it, so you'd have to scroll back a little bit to
Okay. I'll scroll a bit.
find. So as you guys start searching around, go ahead and give me the notice checks to search.
Notice. Oh, that's actually a D8.
Yeah, I didn't get that good.
Nope. I got a 1 and a 2.
I got a 6.
Oh, there's a
6
6
as well.
plus a 3. I got a 9.
Ooh.
9. What did Saul get? I don't think I heard it.
Just double checking, but I believe a 6.
A 6.
Did you
I'm
hear
just making
mine?
sure that it's not.
You had what was it again, CC?
A 6 as well.
6 as well? Okay.
Hmm.
And then a 9 for Karina.
Yes.
All right. Oh, look. Somebody else is sending me a direct message request, wanting to ask me if I want to hire them as an artist. I get so many of those because of our shows, and I'm like, nope, we already have an artist. Thank you. Okay, so
I just need to get my button gear, that's all.
she does.
Yeah, I'm not finding it in the Discord, so that's okay.
So, as you guys are searching about, you do find 3 bodies. Of course, a halfling, and a human, and another human. But all of that wonderful gear that they had has just been absolutely wrecked by the tower coming down on them. However, you are able to identify one of them as Saul, and the other one you identify as your target. Why can I not remember his name?
Radisek Pavril?
That's it, Radisek.
Saul will, with no pomp or circumstance, remove Radisek's head from whatever remains of the corpse
Okay.
and bag it. And then he'll search Paul for a holy symbol of the order so that he can return that as well, as he was tasked with retrieving Paul to find out why he had gone off mission. So happening to find both targets in one place is serendipitous, but he was supposed to bring Paul back alive, which is out of the norm for Saul.
So I'm gonna add a little piece. I find an injured goblin and heal her and let her hobble off.
She's already been dragged off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she has.
Darn. I was hoping to add that.
Wait, I don't remember this. Did this happen actually? That we
This
know of?
did
Or
not
is it-
happen on camera, but
Okay.
Okay.
Grimmy and Will Ferret managed to drag you out.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
And they're eating.
Well, suit. I was gonna heal you up.
Okay.
I mean, I appreciate it.
So now we doodly back to town.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
fast forward.
And so we fast forward back to Hakon having his head through the broken window and pulled the curtains aside to peek in, and he's looking over at Nadia. And he informs her that you guys don't work for the witches. And she says, then why are you looking for me?
Perhaps not best conversation to have through open window. Certain old lady asked us very politely to find a hut. Her hut. Apparently, your friends who went to the tower knew something about that. Yes?
I do not recall them ever saying they were looking for a hut. But maybe they were. I don't know. I know that they were wanting to close the portal that allowed winter to flow back into their homeland.
Looks pretty close to me now. She said something about you having keys. You have keys, yes? Mixing your metaphors there, John Dew.
Yes, I have children, and I would thank you to keep them out of it. So what do you need of me then if you know that you are looking for this hut?
I think
Okay, I will level with you. The Baba Yaga has made us her dark riders on this thing. Apparently, the queen has stolen the hut, and she said you have keys to it. Yes, something that the others left you.
There were a few items that they left behind.
Like a key? No, no, it's not. It's not a key. As you understand by now. What did they leave?
Just this feather and now once again I cannot remember what the keys were.
uh,
That's on you. That's not on us.
let
That's
me
on
go
you.
to my journal. Raven feather, innermost stole of a nesting doll set, and a small pouch. Lorelei has the pouch.
Yes, these here. Please, I want to wash my hands of this.
Someone others than me should carry said key, or well, the gods play games with me.
Fuck. Had
I
enough
can-
of this. And with that, Saul kicks the door open.
It's barred.
All right, what are you
He
doing?
keeps kicking.
Stop doing that. She's helping. Why are you doing this? This is
I'm
very
tired
rude.
of talking through walls. If you wish to hand us something and be done with it, then be done with it.
You can leave now, sir.
He pulls out his sword.
And it gets knocked out of his hand.
Maybe you should calm down, bro.
Fine. He takes like 4 steps back and then starts shoulder charging the door, trying to knock the bar loose.
As he starts forward, he finds a stone that didn't seem to be there a moment ago, catches his toe and sends him sliding across the ground. I wouldn't make him mad.
Him?
At 7 a.m., I swear this land needs to die. Picks up his sword, sheathes it, grabs the stone and whips it through the window and walks the fuck away.
My
I don't know. Angry men shouldn't throw stones through broken windows. I don't know where I'm going with this one, but I feel like there is something there.
Wants help, doesn't want to allow us to help.
Waldsby was the name of the village that you're in. I found my notes.
That was the name of the other village.
Hatch doesn't like when people threaten me.
Who is Etch?
My Dovoy, my house spirit.
Oh, good for you. Good house spirit to have.
So here, you can have these, and please do not involve me anymore. Seek out the most likely place that you'll need to go to is to White Throne itself, and seek out my husband's brother.
Oh,
His
your
name's-
husband.
His name's Ringier Malenkov.
Ringier Malenkov. Where do we find this brother-in-law of yours? In White Throne? His big place.
Last I heard, he was in the fish camps.
The fish camps. Okay. Ringier Malenkov in the fish camps. Your brother-in-law. Brother-in-law of lady we do not know. Thank you, nice lady. You have a good day. You want me to close this? You want to nail this window shut?
I'll fix it as soon as I can.
Okay. You have a nice day now. I will walk away with the feather and the Matryoshka Dolly. Okay. Guess we're going to Whitethrone now. Fucking witches.
Saul has made his way to whatever passes for a bar in town, and is ordering a drink.
Okay. As soon as Saul enters, the room just goes quiet. And everybody's just kind of looking at him, and the barkeep says, "What can I get you, stranger? What will get you out of this town as quick as possible? Because we don't want trouble with the White Witches."
I swear, this whole town has no fucking balls. Just give me something strong and get the fuck out of my way, then. The tower's already down. Your heroes have already saved you, and yet you're also terrified of fucking nothing.
Apparently. There we go. Had a little bit of a flicker in power in my light for my dice went out.
Oh,
That's
What?
always fun.
Right?
I wondered why it was so dark.
mm-hmm.
All right. So he gets you his drink, and he's like, "1 copper, please."
Saul drops a silver on the bar, grabs the bottle itself, and walks off.
Okay.
Fucking small towns.
I suppose we follow after him and find him engaged in his own personal bottle service.
Coming back out of the local watering hole,
Mm-hmm.
very angered.
Should we do something about this?
No, we should just move on.
I
It
mean,
seems he's that way.
if he needs a nap, I can help with that. And she kind of like she kind of takes a rock outside of her bag.
I do not think James, it has been many, many years since Icon was in Irison, and I don't know where this is in Irison, so do I know how far it is to Whitethrone from here?
Several days. Probably close to a week.
I have a horse. Does anybody else have a mount?
No,
No.
I
No.
don't think so. No.
I don't suppose you all have money to buy mounts.
They don't have any horses here.
Yeah.
What do they have?
Very little.
Yeah, this
I
is a very poor town.
Lorelai has her legs.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Cool. Well, what time of day is it?
At this point, it has moved on to late afternoon.
So, I don't know. Should we get going? It's a shitty place to be out in the cold, but I don't think we've made any friends here. So,
It is not the first time I have slept out.
I'll make do with it.
you say that now. Wait till your balls freeze off. Or,
You do not have fur.
I have balls.
I don't know. I'm not
Carry
sure.
the fire.
You maintain your own undercarriage. You leave me out.
Whew, getting spicy tonight.
If you have all necessary provisions, looking meaningfully at Saul's bottle he's drinking out of what I can only assume is potato vodka moonshine. Shall we be off then?
Indeed. And
Start the trudge.
as you guys start the trudge, so on foot,
Not me. I'm on horse.
well, I mean, the horse is going to suffer the same penalty.
The horse trudges. I sit.
All movement speed is halved once you're on the trail. If you move off the trail into the deeper snow, your movement is reduced to 1. I would say quartered, but a pace of 6 generally won't quarter. So if you got a pace of 8, your pace will be 2.
I'm actually faster than the horse. I have a pace of 10.
You have a pace of what?
I have a pace of 10.
That's the same as the horse,
Oh, I'm as fast as the horse.
but he runs better than you do.
Well, he has more legs.
And
I could say something extremely dirty there, but I guess I'm not going to. But imagine the hack-on does say have a dirty joke there.
Saul's not inhibited by this at all.
Well, you know, if you walking on top.
Saul is a ranger traveling in his favored terrain.
he actually has to slow down to keep you guys close.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys have traveled for a while, move Saul out ahead a bit.
He's scouting.
Question. Can I hold on? Let me see if this actually would work how I think it's gonna work. Burst has a linear template, right? How far does that
Yes.
go?
It's a 9. It's either 9 or 12 inches. I forget exactly.
Oh, that might not be
Let me-
effective.
You would run out of PowerPoints long before
I
you
clear
would get more.
like enough of a path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, worth a shot.
If you were a dragon, you could just keep doing it.
Do it once every 1d4 rounds, but
Yeah, I was
Or
about to
just
say.
fly.
I would know that by heart at this point.
One would hope, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
All
sorry.
right.
Yeah, it's burst. It's burst. Okay. I was like, what am I even
pull
looking
up
at? The right
my
thing?
counter notes.
I don't suppose you can spread that rangerness around at all, can you, Dave?
Well, it sounds to me like we're already going to be getting somewhere that James has planned for us. I don't think it matters too much.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
But I would
not.
assume that Saul is acting as like a trail breaker, and
Well, the
picking
problem
the best
is,
path for all of you to travel. But it's still deep snow, so
yeah.
Yeah.
And Saul passes without trace. So literally the snow doesn't clear for him. He's just wandering straight through it.
So we're just cursing his name behind his back. The whole
Or the other way it could be is he could be much like Legolas in the
standing
first,
on top of the snow.
standing on top of the snow, completely
Because that's how physics works.
Mm-hmm.
That's how magic works.
That's how magic works.
Oh, I guess if you're using Ah, dang. And no one has water.
we are
walk?
playing a
Would that,
fantasy.
would that work on
physics
snow?
out the window.
If you had a water walking spell, would it work on snow?
It does
No.
not.
That's dumb.
There is a
No
separate ability to walk on ice and snow.
Huh.
See,
There actually is.
If
Now
you're
I got
being
That's
Needless
fine.
specific spell.
water walking should allow you to walk on air, so long as there's a vapor in it. Just saying.
that is true.
All right. So for the first few miles on your way out of town, you guys do notice some ravens up in the sky. And as you travel onward, everybody give me a notice check.
Notice. God damn it.
3.
I got a 3.
I got
We'll
2.
see how my Norse Foundry dice do now.
A 3, a 2,
A 5.
a 5. And what did Saul have? I didn't hear it.
How many minis do I have?
The same as Lorelai had a 3.
I'm gonna use a bunny.
Did nobody make it? We're effed.
I had a 5.
I was gonna say
Oh,
Karina
okay.
did.
I got a 9 now. That was a good.
Yay.
That was a
So-
good bet.
Karina and Lorelai both notice that the number of okay, so the number of ravens over the past couple of hours has been gradually growing. And as you guys are making your way up the trail, where is my, there it is. Late in the afternoon, snow is blowing in the wind. The sun is close to setting, and that's when you see dropping out of the sky, not just a few ravens here and there, but literally hundreds. 2 groups of hundreds.
No.
And
I don't like this.
these guys, yep, you can see them coming. So this is going to,
This is a
thankfully,
theme.
what?
Like multiple sessions in a row now, I've been dealing with swarms with you, James.
I can't help it. That's how the adventures have been going.
Yeah. Can't do nothing about it, huh, James?
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the fact that they automatically hit or anything.
All right. So Saul has the 7 of hearts. Lorelai has the ace of clubs. Karina has the 4 of hearts. And Hackler has the 6 of clubs. Would anybody like to spend a penny to redraw their card?
I think I'm good.
I got 1
No.
penny left, so no.
I'm good.
All right.
I started with only 2, so
So on the ace of clubs, which would be Lorelai, what would you like to do?
Okay, so they're descending upon us, right?
Yes.
Okay. we
You can
might
see
need-
them through the trees as they're coming down at you.
I
One
think-
form is to the north, the other is to the west.
Okay. Hold on 1 second while I think for a minute.
Anybody else see smoke on her camera?
Shush, 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 shush.
no, because her head's off the screen.
Okay.
Love you, Cece.
No, you're cool. Sounds like we might need some more manpower, right?
I mean,
It's a lot of crows. I guess we'll start off small. Lorelai is gonna try to blow them up.
with
Blast.
That's what we want to see.
Yes.
so what is the trapping of your blast? Because remember, you have to spend power points to change it. Is it just a fireball or?
Fireball.
All right, I am making note of that.
Fireball solves all swarm-related problems.
It does.
Which swarm are you aiming for?
I can't see. I'm trying to see if I can see any. It looks like I can see one.
There is.
Okay, I
You
can
can
cut.
actually see both. One up here, one over here.
Okay, I would like to get that one. There we go. Can you
10.
see?
What is, yes. Your smarts is, because, is it smarts or 2 times smarts for the range on blast?
It's 2 times smarts.
Okay. So you can reach out a total of 12, and that does put at least the one to the north close enough.
Okay.
Go ahead and make that spellcasting roll. Are you spending any extra power points on it?
Does the small blast template cover the whole swarm, or do I have to go to a large?
I thought it started out as a medium blast template.
The caster can make a small blast template for no extra
Okay.
cost, or a large blast template for +1.
So it starts out at a medium.
Oh,
You can
does it?
reduce it for no cost.
Okay.
You can concentrate it for free, but to expand it, you have to pay.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay, I see it now. It was just coming up on weird on my character sheet. Then, you know what? Let's go ahead and up the damage. So I'll add +2 to damage.
Okay.
So that would be 5 power points in total.
If
And
you
then-
succeed, yes.
If I succeed, that is true. So the spell casting roll is a D10, cause math, and that looks like it's an 8.
That is a success with a raise. So you get to add an extra D6 onto that.
Oh yes, I like that. Okay, so that was 3d6s. Oh, actually, that would be 4d6s. Where's my fourth one? There it is. We got 1 ace. Okay. Okay. 6. 12.
12 damage
Mm-hmm.
against its toughness. And as Lorelei fires off the blast, this one does not have that. She manages to completely shake and bake the first swarm.
Bring it back.
What?
All right. Does Lorelei wish to move?
Yeah, since there's that swarm off to the side, she's gonna move as close as she can without running.
So 1, 2, 3. There you go. 3 squares.
Oh yes, I forgot we're half pace. Okay, that works. That works. I'll deal with that.
All right. So that was the ace of clubs. Then it goes to the queen of spades. Oh, the 4 of spades just got lost. So the queen of spades. Good news, everybody.
We die.
No, it's coming in.
Oh, okay.
Light speed.
I mean, at least now I don't have to worry about that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. As it comes flying in low to the ground, that's as far as it can get. So 7 of hearts, Saul. What would Saul like to do as he sees this swarm coming at him?
I'm gonna be frozen.
Saul liked what Lorelei just did, and doesn't like large swarms of angry birds at all. So he's going to step to the side and get out of the way so that he's not in the trajectory of another fireball.
Where would he like to
move? What is this going to be? North and west of him, up near the tree, I guess.
So, like there?
We would have moved a total of 6. But
That
yeah.
was 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Now from there, though, because he does still want to help Lorelai get this to happen. He just starts shrieking at this thing, calling every negative word he's ever heard for ravens. He's calling them crowbait. He's calling them dark stars. Like anything he's ever heard as a pejorative for ravens, he is just hurling taunts and insults at them constantly.
John?
Oh, yeah, you saw the message. Oh, yeah.
So he is attempting a taunt.
Yes.
Yes, he can.
Oh,
Occasionally.
We've come a long way.
Sorry, I was looking up what I was going to do because I had to look at what the power did.
All right. So go ahead and make that taunt roll there, Saul.
Okay, and so the first roll is a 7, but I'm going to use my free reroll from Humiliate and see if I can fish for an ace.
Okay. Looks
And I
like
did. So 7's going to be what I go with.
7. All right, and they can actually understand you.
Hold on 1 second.
So they get to resist with a smarts roll. Connor is back after his StreamYard crashed. All right.
Hello.
And right now that is a possible critical failure, but it does not go critical failure. So they will be, let's see, they would be both distracted and...
I think if it's only one, if they didn't crit fail, so I didn't get a raise on it,
Okay.
it would be either or distracted or vulnerable. But if we're considering it a raise because they rolled so much lower than the 7,
They got a
4
2.
would give it the raise. I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's
6
a
would then
roll.
give that the raise. So yeah, it would be both.
All right. So they get distracted and vulnerable. Minimize that.
Oh my gosh, really? Hold on.
All right. And that takes us to the 6 of clubs, which would be Hakor.
It's hack on. You have
Hack on, sorry.
You have to change
read.
what you've been
I can
calling me
count.
every time.
I can count, but I can't read.
All right. Because I'm pretty sure an axe will do nothing. Because it is a swarm. I'm going to reach into the old handy haversack and pull out Alchemist Fire. And I would like to throw it at them.
All right. Reduce that by 1.
Athletics is a d6.
2, 3, 4, 5. So you will have a -2 for range.
Can I move up to not have that range penalty?
Sure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. That puts you with no range penalty, but it does put you awful close to them.
Burn, evil birds! Burn! That was a 1 and a 2. I'm going to Betty that.
Last Benny.
Come on, Betty. Okay, that one's cocked. Nope, that's a 3.
And roll a d8.
It's a 2.
A 2. All right. So that'd be 1, 2.
And
And then roll a d6.
Yeah. Did I roll the wild die with this?
No.
That was also a 2.
All right. So that is going to be template Oh. All right. Let me double check this. Because since it missed, it deviate. And you were aiming for the center of the swarm. So, how small
Perhaps.
is so 2 inches diameter. Okay. So it started there and it goes 1, 2 full inches. So that right there is an area that is currently on fire.
That's 2 inches? I thought each square is an inch.
Each square is an inch. And the center would have been in this square here.
No, I'll take your word for it.
All right. That takes us to, you moved, you threw, last but not least, the 4 of hearts, Karina, whatever it is.
It's Karina.
You should say it wrong again.
And it's actually a rolled R. It's Karina.
I'm just waiting for him to call Saul.
Properly.
I have never properly rolled an R in my life except for when I was trying to learn Irish. So
I can't do it as well as I used to. I used to roll it pretty well. The first thing that she does is she's looking around. Gozra, some help would be nice. I'm summoning an ally. There's a 6.
Summon a swarm of crows' natural enemy, a lot of cigarette butts.
That's 12. That's 15.
Very nice.
I think I got the raise on it. Because I was having to look that up too.
We've lost your audio, James.
Yep.
It's because I was muted.
nice job.
Well,
Let's
of course.
see here. And you can place it. What's the range on that?
I can place it smart distance, so that is 8. And I want it to be near as close to the crows as I can get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
8
6.
kind of.
Yep.
You could put it right dead center.
Yep. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, with the swarm right there.
Okay. What does it look like? It has the same stats as any summoned ally, but what does it look like?
Well, trying to think for a moment here.
Let's see. Your curse is haunted. Mystery is life.
Yes. So it looks like. Have you seen the mana wraiths in World of Warcraft? The big blue glowing amorphous figures.
Think
All
of
right.
like an animated air elemental where it's the tornado coming at you, but instead of a tornado, it's all solid magic.
That's what it looks like.
I've got just the thing.
That kind of gets the curse and the mystery together.
And you wanted it right in there, right?
Yeah, right in that area.
All right.
And then you said pace is halved in the snow, right?
Correct.
So I think I am moving.
And if you move off that darker path, it goes down to 1 unless you're Saul.
3. I'm moving here.
Okay.
As she does, Saul cries out, "Spread out, you fools!"
And as Saul cries out his warning, and one band of ravens still stands, that
Lies.
will pick up in 2 weeks with round 2 of this fight against the swarms. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you love the maps that you're seeing, head on over to arkenforge.com. Pick up the software, pick up any extra content packs that you want. Add in the coupon code KOTSDT, and that'll get you $5 off of everything and every item in your cart. And if you love great dice, especially metal dice that actually have a little bit of weight, so when you throw them, it feels like you're throwing actual items, head on over to NorseFoundry.com. Use that same coupon code, and it'll get you 10% off your entire cart. Once again, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. And don't forget, keep it savage.
Bye.
Bye.